So today we are taking 12th chapter of Prajnapana Sutra, and this chapter is mainly based on the discussion of physical bodies. How many types of physical bodies are there? What is their structure? And who is having that kind of particular body? So, what are the special features of those five types of physical bodies? So all these things would be discussed under this particular chapter. So we know that there are five types of body. And what are the five types? The first is called Odaric. Odaric means physical, but it is not right translation. But today's people understand the Odaric Sharir in the sense of physical body, but all the bodies are physical in true sense. So Odaric means which is very gross, accessible to our senses, and made of blood, bones, flesh, etc. So that body is called Odaric body. Second body is Vakriya, that is the protein body. Third body is Aharak, that body which is used to communicate with the omniscient. Fourth body is Tejas body, that is the vital body, or you can say it is a body which is known as astral body. And the last body, which is the fifth one, is called Karman body, and or you can say karmic body or causal body. So you can see here the reference of Prajnapana Sutra, in which these five types of bodies have been mentioned. Goema pancha sharire pancha sharira pannata tanjaha oraliya veya ahare te or kammai. So this is the Prakrit text, original text, where the names of the bodies are mentioned. Now we would see that there are three types of bodies which every living being is having, whether it is microbe, whether it is small creatures, whether it is animals, birds, human beings, hellish beings, or heavenly beings. All the worldly souls, they are always associated with three types of bodies. So we would see that out of the five, minimum three bodies are always found in a worldly living being, depending on one's form of life. Suppose if somebody is taking birth as hellish beings or heavenly being, then he might have he would have the protein body and this vital body and the karmic body. So vital body and karmic body are common to all the worldly living beings, but protein body and the gross body, they are found with the concerned living being only. So what is a Odaric body? So we know that the term Odaric stands for the gross body in the sense of gross, and the word gross is also having different meanings. So we can see here that gross means it is known as udar. Udar means whenever we say that this person is udar, it means very generous. So similarly, the body is also very generous in the sense that this physical body or this gross body is only the means through which we can liberate. With the support of this body, we can liberate, we can do spiritual practices, hard practices, and can liberate ourselves from the karmic bondage. So in that sense, this body is very generous for us because it is helping us to liberate from the karmic bondage, from for coming out of this endless or you can say beginningless cycle of birth and death, or it also helps us to come out of all the human predicament or sufferings which living beings are facing, living in the world, this mundane world. So that's why it is known that this body is very, very important for us, because it can only help us to liberate. And second thing, it is very important because all the great souls, those who are recognized historical personages, those who are recognized as Tirthankar, Chakravarti, Baldev, Vasudev, they all are having this kind of body only. So that's why this is also very important from that point of view, that all the historical figures or personages, they also bear this kind of body. Next is that it is udar in the sense that, or generous in the sense that it is a big and expanded one. All other five types of body is we see that among the five types of bodies, this body is only having so very long what we say structure, or it is very expanded. It can spread thousands of kilometers. So that kind of big body somebody, some living being may have. Especially it is said that the lotus flower, which is found especially in the last ocean, which is known as Swambhu Raman Ocean, and that lotus flower is having the stem of almost 1000 yojans. So that much body is expanded. And that expansion is possible especially in this particular body. So that's why it is said that this body is very expanded also, made of flesh, blood, bones, etc. It is udar because it is made of flesh, blood, bones, etc. No other body is made of all these 7 types of elements. So that's why it is known as gross. And last, it is gross because it is accessible to our senses. Other bodies are not easily accessible to our eyes or our senses, and that's why it is said that they are invisible in most of the cases, but this body is always visible to our senses, and that's why it is a gross body. So this is what the explanations given regarding the physical body or gross body, which almost all the living beings are having, except the hellish beings, except the heavenly beings, and some exceptional human beings, and what we say non-human beings. Now the second body is called a Vakriya body. So this body is especially obtained by the hellish beings and the heavenly beings by birth, but the humans can also obtain this body. For that he has to do some spiritual practices or such kind of what we say austerities, or some mantra meditation, etc., so that he can develop such kind of mystical powers. With the support of that power, he can create such kind of Vakriya body. So what is Vakriya? So the word Vakriya means the body which can take various forms and can perform various kind of acts. So that body is known as Vakriya body. It can be bigger or smaller to its original form. And it can take visible and invisible form. It is also of 2 types, as I have said. One is caused by mystical power, and one is caused by birth in particular place. For example, if somebody is taking birth in heaven or hell, automatically that living being will take this kind of body or get this kind of body. But if human beings are getting this body or making this kind of body, then they must have some kind of special type of mystical powers, which they can generate by practicing some spiritual things or finances or mantra meditation or such kind of spiritual endeavors. The third body is called a Tejas body. So Tejas body is also known as vital body or astral body, or you can say bioelectrical body. So this body is also very common to all the living beings, whether they are humans or non-humans, heavenly or hellish beings. So one can see the radiations of this body coming out of body, and that's why there is the concept of aura. we find that there are certain kinds of radiations which are coming out of our body, and those radiations can be perceived by special camera or photography, and we can see that what kind of colors are in our surrounding, which are actually coming out of our body. So that those radiations are coming out of this vital body, which is working from inside. And this Tejas body has immense power to create magic or miracles. So, and this is the body which is used by the yogis to show some miracles. So here you can see that this body is reflected outside of the body in the form of aura, and aura is found in 6 colors depending on the inner purity, the purity of our consciousness. So if we have some impurities like cruelty or sexuality or deceitness like this, so the color in our aura would be either black, blue, or pigeon. But if we have very spiritual purity inside, or our consciousness is pure and very positive, having all positive emotions, then we may have red color, pink color, white color. So those are the good colors which are reflected in our radiations or in our aura, which is coming out of from inside, from this particular body. And we find the concept of 7 chakras also. We find that there are certain chakras or some places, special places in our body, which are almost located near to different glands. And these 7 chakras are also known as the source of energy. But yes, to awaken these chakras, we need the help or support of this vital body. And it is said that there is an immense what we say energy which is latent and especially hidden in the bottom part of our backbone. So if somebody is starting meditation, they should meditate on the lower chakra, or we can say lowest chakra, which is known as Muladhara chakra, and which is located in the bottom of the backbone. And if somebody starts meditating there for a longer period, then this energy awakens and helps to awaken all other chakras from bottom to top. So this energy is helping us during meditation to awaken our inner potentials, our inner powers, and for that yogis do meditation for longer period, especially to awaken this energy and to use it for their spiritual pursuit. And sometimes those people who show some miracles, they are also use this kind of energy. So energy working with 7 chakras is also mysterious power of the Tejas body. Now we would see that this Tejas body we are getting, this body is getting this energy from many different sources. So sunrise sun rays is also one of the sources of getting this Tejas energy from outside. Whatever food and drinks we are taking, we are generating some kind of energy which is also being added to this vital body. So vital body is supporting and digestion of food and drinks and anything we are taking as in our diets or in our meals. And it is also the cause of the what we say beauty of our body. Whatever light is seen in on our body, that is also the function of this particular vital body. And you have seen that this vital body is being used in many therapies like acupuncture, acupressure, Suzo, Reiki, pranic healing. So all these therapies are especially using this vital energy or vital body to heal many physical and mental and emotional illnesses or issues. So these techniques are especially based on the use of this vital body. Now we would see it is a very important and very amazing body. Nobody can believe easily. But right now, whenever we are communicating with some person who is at distance, we are using mobile or any other phone call or any other sources like electronic sources. But the yogis or great meditators, especially those who are recognized as Chaturdash Purvi, it means that the yogi who is having the knowledge of 14 Purvas. And Purvas were the special category of Jain literature, Jain scriptures. And the Purvas were having so much knowledge in them. Everybody cannot get the knowledge of Purvas, but those monks were capable to learn and what we say to get the knowledge of those 14 Purvas. They develop such kind of power in themselves that they can create one body which is known as Aharat body. And this body looks like the crystal, white crystal, made of very fine matter, and it is hardly of one hand in length and width, you can say, and very small in size. And it is through this body the yogi or the Chaturdash Purvi goes to the omniscient, who is not in the same area or same state where he is. He, if the omniscient is outside, then he wants to communicate with them for his some questions. So he travels through this body. So this body is known as communication body, Aharat body, technical term for it. So this body is especially used by the Chaturdash Purvi monks to communicate with the omniscient. And if suppose the monk has thought that the Tirthankar must be in this particular state, and suppose the Tirthankar has went, what we say, gone away from that particular state, then the body which is sent to that particular state, it remains there, and out of that body, half size body comes out, and that body travels again wherever there is some omniscient, and then he asks the question, the yogi asks the questions, whatever he had in his mind, and gets answered from the omniscient, and comes back to this one hand body, merges into it, and this one hand body merges into the gross body wherever the body was before the yogi traveled. So in this way, you can see that this body is very much important for communication with the omniscient. Omniscient can see that body. It is not visible to common people. And next body is Karman body. So this Karman body is a very, you can say, dark area of our existence. It is known as unconscious mind in the language of psychology. So this is very subtle body, and it is the main cause of all our other bodies, whether it is a physical body or any other body. So in this, this is the main body. This is the seed body or causal body, you can say, which is the main cause of all our sufferings, births and deaths, and any issues which we find in our life. Okay, so we can see that this body is the main body, which is the main cause or root cause of all other our physical forms or physical problems or issues. So it is made of 8 kind of karmas. Whatever karmas we are getting through our right and wrong deeds, they all are the main material of making this body. So 8 types of karmas are making this kind of body which we are having. Okay. And now we would see that in the Prajnapana Sutra, it is discussed that there are certain bodies which we have given up in our past lives, but at present we are having some kind of bodies. So you can see here that one general overview is given here regarding the bodies which have been left by the living beings in the past, and which have and some bodies are still going on with some living beings in present. So those kind of bodies have been also discussed here in very general sense, you can say. So you can see here that Audaric Shari. Suppose we have, at present, we are having this kind of body, which is known as Audaric body, which is made of blood, bones, flesh, etc. So, but in not only we have taken this body in this particular life, we have taken this body many times in the past lives also. So it is said that how many such kind of bodies we have taken already in the past and we have left in the past, and how many living beings are having such kind of body in the present. So those bodies which were having which are having at present, which are available at present, so the number of those bodies are innumerable. So because the living beings are innumerable in number, no, human beings are innumerable, so or other living beings, you can say, they are also innumerable in number. So they are having such kind of bodies, and that's why the number is innumerable. Now we can see here the number is shown from two angles. One is from space point of view, and the other one is from temporal point of view. So you can see that if we count the total number of the physical bodies which are available at present, so it is said that the number is so much that we need at least innumerable such big universe to accommodate all those numbers. And from temporal point of view, if we want to count the number, then we would see that how many what we say samay movements we get out of innumerable Utsarpini and Avsarpini epoch. So that is also innumerable in number. So it is said that this kind of this much number is found still at present about this gross physical body. Okay. And there are mukta bodies. So those bodies which have already been left in the past by the living beings. So that number is infinite. Okay. So here it is the comparison, the number, exact number is shown by some similes, you can see. And so it is said that we have left, or all different living beings have left this kind of a body in their past, and that number of the body which were left in the past are infinite from substantial point of view, from spatial point of view, and also from temporal point of view. Similarly, the Vakriya body. Those living beings who are having such kind of body at present, so they are also innumerable in number. And those who have left this kind of body, so that number is infinite. So we know that we all are taking so many times birth in heaven, in hell, in other places, or in other forms of life. So obviously the number of the bodies which were left in the past by living beings is infinite. Now we see the aharak body. So it is said that aharak body is not easily available to all the living beings. So sometimes there may be some living being who is having such kind of body, or there may be some time when there is no one who is having such kind of body. But if suppose if somebody is having this kind of body, then he may, and the number may be 1, 2, 3 or more, up to many thousands, you can say. So this much number can be found of this kind of body. And if this body is left by someone in the past, then the number of those left bodies is infinite. It means infinite such kind of souls or monks were there in past who have created such kind of body and left. So far as the Tejas body is concerned and the Karman body is concerned, because since the Tejas and Karman, or you can say vital body and the causal body, both the bodies are very, very common to all the living beings, and all the living beings are infinite in number. So it is said that from substantial point of view, from temporal point of view, or from a special point of view, from all the points of view, these bodies are always infinite in number in present, which are available actually. And those bodies, such bodies which were in the past and left by the living beings, those bodies are also infinite in number. So you can see just this is a very general overview about the bodies which are available at present or which are left, which were left in the past. Now we are coming to the next chart, in which it is said that as there are associated bodies and dissociated bodies, which are especially pertaining to 5 types of immobile living beings. So we know that earth, water, and fire, these are 3 types of immobile living beings. They are having a body, and the number of those bodies at present, if you want to count, then you will find that these bodies are innumerable in number. But in the past, such kind of bodies have been taken by different living beings and left, and the number of such left bodies is infinite and not innumerable. Okay, because one living being may take many times birth in the same form of life and can have same kind of body many times, and he can also leave those bodies whenever the lifespan is over. And now Vakri Shari, so we can see that Vakri Shari, they are not easily available in our here it is written Natti, and that I have to make clear, but just we can see that those living beings who have taken this kind of a Vakri body in the past and left them, then the number of those bodies is infinite. Similarly, the Aharak body. So they are always also in the past we have taken such kind of bodies or by different living beings, and those left bodies are also infinite. Tejas and Karman, we can say that it is said that Asankhya and infinite. So Tejas and Karman bodies are found in Asankhya and infinite in number. Similarly, Vayuka, you can see here the air-bodied living beings, they are also having some kind of physical body. That body is innumerable because those living beings are innumerable in number. And the same kind of body has been taken by various living beings in the past. So the left bodies are infinite in number. And what we say bacteria. So it is said that the air-bodied living beings may have this protein body also. Whenever we see that air is taking different forms, like the cyclone or hurricane or any storm or any other different such kind of forms, so then it is said that why the air is having protein type of body. Though it is air-bodied living being or immobile living being, instead of that, since it is taking very different forms in different times, in different conditions, or in different geographical situations, then these kind of different forms are recognized as Vakriya body. So they are also innumerable in number, and in the past, such kind of bodies are left an infinite number by different living beings. And yes, okay. So we were okay. Here it is said nati. It means the Vakriya living being and the air-bodied living beings cannot take this ahara form body because they are not capable to make it. So this is not available in their case. And Tejas and Karman bodies. So we see that these air-bodied living beings are having mukta or okay. So they are having infinite number of such kind of tejas and karman body. Okay. Anant is infinite number is shown here in regard to the aharak body. So it is said that those living beings who are found at present in the form of air, they might have been in their past life a very great monks, and they might have such kind of aharak body in their past lives, and they have left those kind of bodies. So left bodies may be infinite number, but at present they are not having such kind of body, or they are not capable to create such kind of body. Similarly, Tejas and Karman Sharir, you can see that they are the air-bodied living beings are found innumerable in number, and that's why their vital bodies are also innumerable, which is available at present. And the same kind of body is left by those living beings in the past many times, so the number of the left bodies may be infinite. Now we would see Vanaspati. Vanaspati is a kind of plants and greeneries or whatever vegetables we found. So these Vanaspatis are also taking birth in the form of plants, and those are innumerable in number. But yeah, sometimes it is said that there are two types of vegetables. One is called Sadharan Sharir, means a common-bodied plants, or Pratyek Shariri. It means there is one body and one main living being, one main soul. So, but we know that the Sadharan Vanaspati, they might have infinite number of souls in one body. Instead of that, the bodies are always innumerable. Okay, so that's why it is said that the plant bodies which are at present available, they are also innumerable in number, and such kind of bodies which were left in the past life by various living beings or different living beings, then the number of those left bodies is infinite. And recreationally, so we know that the vegetables cannot take this kind of a protein form of body remaining as vegetable. Okay, yes, but in the past they might be in the hellish forms or heavenly forms, and or maybe they were having some kind of mystical such powers, and because of that they could create such kind of protein body in their past lives. But at present they are not having that body, so the past bodies may be infinite in number. Okay, and the aharak body, similarly, the aharak body is not available at present in the case of the plants, but in past they might have this kind of body, and because of that, those bodies may be infinite in number. So you can see that those monks who are having a lot of knowledge and higher knowledge, or those people who are having such kind of mystical powers, because of that they could create such kind of a protein body or aharak body, they can also go to these lower states of form of life. Okay, which are known as plants. Okay, so in past, such kind of bodies can be taken by the living beings infinite times or left in infinite number. Tejas and Karman body, as we know that they are the Vanaspatis. In the vegetables, the Sadharan Vanaspati is having especially infinite number of souls in one body, but their vital body and their karmic body are very separate from each other. Okay, Their physical body may be one, but the karmic body and the vital bodies are separate from each other. That's why the vital bodies are infinite in number, and also the karmic bodies are infinite in number in the case of the vegetables. Now we can see here that the human beings, they are having all the 5 types of bodies in different times maybe. So what is the number of those bodies which have been taken by the human beings? So we can see that audaric body, vital body, and karmic body. These are sometimes in numerable number or innumerable number. Okay, so why is it is so? Because there are 2 types of humans. One is asexual and other one is sexual. So those asexual human beings who are coming out of the excretes of human beings, these may be sometimes not available or not present. So in that condition, the human beings who are not recognized as sexual human beings, or those who are taking birth from some parents, they are just innumerable in number and not innumerable. If we include the number of asexual human beings, then we find innumerable human beings. So in the case, in the case when the asexual human beings are available on the earth, then we can say that the audaric bodies and vital bodies and karmic bodies, which have been taken especially by the human beings, is innumerable in number. But if those asexual human beings are not available on the earth, in that moment or in that time period, we can say that the human beings who are having these 3 types of bodies, they are since innumerable, and that's why the audaric and tejas and karmic bodies are also numerable. But in the past, we have taken such kind of human forms many times and left, and those number of the left bodies is infinite. Okay, audaric sharir prama. And now we see that human beings, they can also create such kind of protein body, which is known as Vakriya body, and can show some miracles. So that happens in the case of some yogis, meditators, or the monks who are having such kind of yogic special powers. They take very different forms, and they are visible at a time at thousands of places to all their devotees. So that kind of miracles or mystical powers you find, and there are so many examples, and you can see so many videos which are available on internet. So this Vakriya body is available for the human beings if they are having such kind of mystical powers or such kind of spiritual powers. So they can create such kind of body. So, and those bodies may be numerable in number and not innumerable, because we don't find innumerable number of such yogis who can create such kind of body. Okay, but in the past, such kind of yogis may be infinite in number, and that's why such bodies were left in the past infinite times. So number is obviously infinite. The ahara body, it is also created by human being only and not by any other living being. Even the heavenly beings cannot create such kind of communication body. And as we have discussed already, that this body may be available sometimes and may not be available sometimes. But if it is available sometimes, then it may be 1, 2, 3, or some thousands in number, but not more than that. And but such kind of bodies have been taken by the living beings many times in the past. So the number of the left bodies is infinite. Now we would see about the hellish beings and the heavenly beings, how they are having. So we know the same kind of explanations, that they are having such kind of innumerable bodies at present and infinite in the past. So this is the some explanations given about the available bodies and also the past bodies, which and similarly those living beings who are recognized as Vikalendri, it means 2 to 4 sensed living beings, they are having such kind of bodies at present and also in the past. So if it is in the present, then it is innumerable, but if it is in the past, then it may be infinite in number. Okay, but we know that the Vakri protein body and the Ahara body, they cannot be created by these living beings. They are only created by some 5-sensed animal beings or human beings, or they are available to hellish beings or heavenly beings by birth. Those who are the 5-sensed animal beings, they are having their body and they are capable to create at least the protein body if they have such kind of mystical powers because of their past life spiritual practices. And at present, they may be in the form of animals or in the form of birds, but they may have such kind of a miraculous power or mystical power because of their past spiritual practices. And that's why they can create such kind of protein body. But the communication body, it cannot be created by them. So their bodies, which are available at present, they are innumerable number, but all the other 4 types of bodies, they might have, or all the 5 types of bodies, they may have, might have in the past, and those body number is infinite. So with this, and this chapter is finished. I am touching the main points of the chapters. Some details have been given in the text. Those who are able to read the text, so they can get all the details. But I have tried to give some basic points of discussion of this particular chapter regarding the 5 types of physical bodies. Now, if somebody has any questions, they can ask me. So I'm unmuting first, and then all can unmute themselves.
वंदना वो लोग जब बोलते हैं ना कि it's a हनुमान जी became 1,000 big size and all those things, is that they make the aharak body?
No, it is not aharak, it is a Vakriya body.
Oh, sorry, it's a Vakriya body. Okay.
Yeah, protein body. You can make very smaller size, you can make very bigger size.
Okay.
Anybody has any question?
Yes, Vandani, you mentioned about the unconscious mind when you are talking about one of the bodies. Is this the same as the subconscious mind? Because I don't understand what you mean by unconscious mind.
Okay, so the karmic body is a kind of unconscious mind. Okay, we say that we are unconscious whatever is going on inside the karmic body, is it? We are getting just the results of it or effect of the karmas, but we are unaware of the karmic body, how it is working from within. So that's why it is recognized as unconscious mind. We are not conscious about that particular body, or we are not able to see that directly. And it is the darkest part of our existence, or darkest area of our existence, which is invisible to all of us, and but it is greatly affecting our own existence. Our whole existence is being governed by this particular body and our own consciousness.
Then can we not say the same with Tejas, although it's energy, like obviously we feel the energy. So the Tejas is also unconscious mind.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. Though all the 5 bodies are unconscious in one sense, you can say, okay. Unconscious means here that we are not conscious about this body. This body is working from within, or we are not aware of it. Okay, we are conscious about this physical body, or little bit about the vital body. So vital body is recognized as unconscious, subconscious mind, sorry. And the karmic body is recognized as unconscious mind. And this physical body, which is having brain, this is known as conscious mind.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
And sorry, can I just clarify one more thing? I think you mentioned that all living beings are infinite.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah, it is correct. All the living beings are infinite in number. You say that sadharan vanaspati, in one body there is infinite number of souls. So the total number of living beings is obviously infinitely infinite.
No, but in the universe, there
Yeah.
is a finite number of beings.
No. You are thinking about only human beings, but what about other living beings?
Yeah, other living beings as well. So, like we say Sat Lakh, Prithvi Kai and all that. So
Yes.
then
They,
it's finite.
No, we are talking about the birthplaces. When we say that Satlak or Prithvikai, Apkai, Tejaskai, these are the birthplaces. The number of the living beings is infinite.
Okay.
Okay. These are the birthplaces where the living beings are taking birth.
Thank you.
Yes. Anybody else?
तो मैं जानना चाहती थी कि जो 14 पूर्वी मुनि होते हैं,
Yes.
वो डिसाइड करते हैं कि उन्हें कहाँ भेजना है, मतलब उन्हें पता होता है कि केवली भगवान कहाँ मिलेंगे.
Yes, they know. Sometimes they know that suppose I am sitting here and I have the Choda Purvi knowledge of Choda Purvas, and I have capacity to create such kind of communication body. And I know that, okay, just in New York, the Tirthankar Mahavir is there. So I send the body to New York. But for some reason, the Tirthankar has gone from New York to some other state, then the body will stuck just to New York. And then half size body comes out of it, and that travels wherever the Tirthankar is.
थैंक यू. एंड साध्वी जी भी होते हैं जो ये ऐसा कर सकते हैं, या सिर्फ साध्वी?
I think this knowledge is obtained only by the males, male monks, because it is too much, and Sadhviji sometimes have no such kind of patience to get this kind of knowledge.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Any other?
वंदामी लेश्या का क्या?
Lesha is the part of the Tejas body. Okay, Lesha is the part of Tejas body, and also it is mixed with the karmic effect. Okay, so it means Tejas body is having radiations. Clear?
Okay.
And when these radiations mix with the karmic impulses and the consciousness also, then it shows the the state of our consciousness, how much it is defiled by the karmic matter. So it shows the purity, level of purity or impurity of our consciousness, which is affected by the karmic body. So those radiations show those colors of our consciousness caused by the karmic body.
Mandami Samaniji.
Yes.
This Lesia is related to Tejas Shari, right?
Yes.
And the aura, what you discussed, that also Tejas Shari or physical body, gross body?
See, aura and Lesha both are very much connected with the vital body. But Lesha is not just only the radiation of Tejas body, but it is a kind of a reflection of impurities and purities of our consciousness. Okay, so
Okay.
this body is reflecting our level of impurities and purities. Clear?
Yes.
So it
Yes,
is not
yes.
just because of the radiations, but it is because of the effect of the karmic body on our consciousness.
And this aura,
This aura, so the aura is being created by this vital body. These radiations are coming out of our body, and that is recognized as aura. But aura is also having some kind of color, no? So good colors or bad colors. So why sometimes we are having good color? What why we are having sometimes bad color? It is because of our impurities and purities.
that color of aura identification and this Lesia color, both are same or
Yeah,
coding
both are
and
same.
reference?
Both are same. Both are same.
Both are-
You can say just that the inner state, which is pure or impure, is recognized as leisure, and the outer reflections, which is recognized as aura. Okay.
aura. But the Tejas Sarir is very subtle, and Karman Sarir is also very subtle than Tejas.
Yes.
But in the name of aura, we are the today scientifically they are able to capture the aura.
Yes.
But Tejas Sarir we unable to capture. So it's a very subtle matter. But
Yeah.
how from the aura we are captured means that means Tejas Sarir scientifically identified.
Yeah, you can say because Tejas, they have reached to this level that they can at least catch the vibrations or reflections or what we say radiations of Tejas body. And but the karmic bodies is still beyond their approach. It is so fine, so subtle that still they have to develop such kind of instruments or devices which can catch those subtle
Correct. But the one side that is the Tejas Sarir, Karman Sarir very subtle. Nobody can see that physically.
It is
Being
true.
the physical body,
No, see,
but aura we can able to see. That means there is two different things. Karan Karya this.
yeah, you can see these radiations are kind of light, no? In the Prajnapana Sutra, there are there is mention of two types of these Tejas body. One is called Nissaranatmak and the other one is called Nissaranatmak. Okay. So Nissaranatmak, it means which remains always inside the body and doesn't come out of body. But yeah, the reflection or the function of that body you can see in the form of digestion or the beauty or the light you find in on your body. So that is the reflection of anisarnatmak tejas sharir. But the nisarnatmak can be exposed or can be what we say projected outside. So when you know that Goshalak has left the Tejolesha on Bhagwan Mahavir, so it has come out of in the form of fire, and that was visible. Okay.
Correct.
So
Correct. That means it is visible, but it is visible.
Yeah.
But the mool Tejas we cannot able to see, and byproduct we can see, right?
Yeah, you can say that. Okay. So or that is the what we say effect or reflection or radiations. You can say that.
Okay.
That is
So
visible or captured.
So Vandami, when they say when person is dying and they say that the white smoke is going out, is that the Tejas Sharir people can see? Because that's also they show it in a curling pictures.
Yes.
And
So somehow Tejas Sharir is a little bit visible to some people. The yogis can easily see it, but yes, common people cannot see it generally. Those who are having such kind of capacity or power, they can only see that okay, some light is coming out of the body at the time of death. So that light
another one scientific Saturday class was during professor said when pressure increases, density also increases, but at the same time temperature is constant. It's a rule, scientific rule, he said.
Yes.
Tejas Sarir related to temperature. But all the body, as he said, it's more finer and more karmic particle. Audaric is less karmic particle. The density is going increase up to Karman body.
Yes.
Physical body density is less, compared to how the Aharic body, and compared to Vairic body, more density,
Yes.
and Tejas more density,
Mhm.
and carbon body it's more density. Okay.
Yes.
If it is
But-
density increases, but
Mhm.
temperature should be maintained, na? But scientifically it is not matching. The rule is not matching with this part.
Okay. So yeah, we have to see that.
And also the swas is what we are taking the birth only for the physical body, not for other bodies, right?
Breathing.
Yeah, breathing.
Breathing is in the case of all the livings. It applies to all living beings.
Yeah, all the living beings, but 5 type of Tejas Sharir, Carbon Sharir doesn't record that breathing, right?
No, they
No,
are also
no.
taking breath. We have already discussed that the gods who are having lifespan of 33 Sagarupam, they are taking.
No, that they have Vaikrik Sharir, but Tejas
Yeah.
body, Carbon body.
Oh, Tejas carbon body. See, breathe is connected with the gross body, whether it is protein body, whether it is ahara body, or whether it is this
Yes.
physical body.
So my
okay?
point is,
Breathing is connected with that, and the breathing process is also going with the support of vital body.
yes, as my point is, as per scientifically, professors has said, pressure increases, density increases, temperature is constant. Here in the type of body, density increases, but pressure drops,
Okay.
and temperature also constant. So
Okay.
it's not that scientific statement is not matching with me.
Yeah, so science is not full and final, is it?
So scientific everywhere is matching, but for body function activity and density wise, it's not density is changes. It's not
That-
scientifically matches the density. That's what I.
Okay.
Because breathing pressure is dropped in the physical body itself, but density is going on increasing.
Okay. Yeah,
Others-
everything is not matching with the science, because science has also some limitations. Whatever
yes.
the instrument cannot detect everything and anything, no?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Another one thing, it is body, 5 type of body, how they are interconnected with, communicated with each other. Is there any probes or sensors or separate kind of things is required?
See, this gross body is working with the support of vital body, okay? And the vital body is obtained because of our good or bad karmas, no? So all are interconnected. If there is causal body, then only there can be the vital body. If there is vital body, then only this physical body can work. So all are interconnected. Similarly, protein body or ahara body. So those ahara body is the purpose of the ahara body is to communicate. Okay.
That means the physical body mixing with Tejas and Karma all the times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
So
the
not
timing.
separate. Physical body is not separate.
No, see, physical body is
Interconnect
not
in terms of interconnection.
you without karmic body, you cannot have any body. Okay. So that is the main cause body or root cause is the karmic body. Without karmic body, nobody has vital body, nobody has any gross body or protein body or ahara body. They cannot create. Okay. It is because of the karmic body. So all are the you can say byproduct of the karmic body, and karmic body is the main body.
And interconnection wise, they are all equal. But byproduct wise, they are separate function.
Yes, you can say, because
My understanding
the
is
times the physical body is not with the karmic body or tejas body. Karmic body or tejas body can be found in hellish beings also, in heavenly beings also, and other living beings also. So it is not necessary that it is always associated with a physical body. It may be sometimes associated with the protein body, or not sometimes, but those living beings who are having protein body, they are not having physical body, and still the karmic body,
and
vital
yeah,
body
one more
connected with them.
Yeah, and one more final thing, the Aharak Sharir, you said that small Sharir, 1 foot, it's half of the body or 1 foot something you said.
Yes.
It's a body size is reduced, right?
Body size is
Aharak Sharir,
Yes,
due to the
yes,
14 Purva knowledge,
yes,
you said that the body size of the Aharak Sharir is less than the physical body. 1 foot
yes.
something
It,
is there.
it is just of one hand, of
It is just on one hand.
this size.
But
Okay.
as a rule,
Mm-hmm.
Atma is Sharir Praman.
Mm-hmm.
But these bodies go to other world also, or anywhere Tirthankar is going and discussing also, or get the knowledge also.
Yes.
But that body itself, Atma, or physical body is Atma, or both, because other Atma is Sharir Praman, but here the body size is decreased, but it get the knowledge. So it's a part of Atma or something else.
Okay, so when the yogi comes out with this particular body from the physical body, then physical body becomes dead-like. Okay, it has no atma in that moment. Okay, so the atma is now spread in this aharak body. So throughout the aharak body, the soul is there. Okay, and when it returns back to this original body, physical body, then it takes the shape of that body.
Okay, that means here the rule is Sharir Praman, Atma is Sharir Praman,
It is true.
not applicable to Aharak.
No, it is applicable when the soul is coming out of the physical body, then it will take the shape of the new body which it has created or it is taking. So
No,
it
physical
happens.
body there. Physical. The Jeev is not destroy the physical body. It is already there.
It is
Not
true,
functioning.
but instead of that, it is coming out of that body. It is not inside that body actually. Okay, that body looks like dead, and that's why whenever some yogis leave such kind of physical body and enters into such subtle bodies, then he before he keeps some people who can take care of his physical body when he is not there. Okay, so it is not that body is not in body shape, it is in body shape, but it has taken already new other body. And that's why it has taken that shape. But when it returns back to the original body, then it takes again the same shape.
That Ashtama Siddhi, Anima, all 8 kind of special activities, it's belong to Agarak Sharir?
No, those belong to Vakriyashari. These all different, what we say, forms are taken by this protein body and not by the Aharak body. Aharak body has fixed size. That is one hand. And if suppose the Tirthankar is not available to the targeted place, then the half of the size would come out of that body, but it will not be longer one or bigger one, smaller one.
Thank you, Vandana.
Yes.
आई वांट टू आस्क कि जब शरीर से पुतला निकल रहा है तो दोनों शरीर में जो शरीर है और जो पुतला है दोनों में वही एक आत्मा मतलब वो स्ट्रेच होती है आत्मा
it shifts in that new body, okay, from physical to aharak body. Okay, so it comes out of that physical body and enters into this new body.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
So Vandami, the thing is that if the physical body remains and the aharak body goes, so the vital function of the physical body, like breathing or heart rates, are those things are still present in the physical body, or it also goes with the aharak body?
Yes, but you are doctor and you know that after death even the heart is working for 48 hours or for longer period, no?
No, only few minutes.
They do not see actually what happens.
Yeah, but what you say is
in going and coming, they take hardly few movements, which is not even the 1 minute time, okay, or 1 second, not on even 1 second. They come back in a very short time.
Immediately.
So by that time, the body is working.
That is true, because even the person's heart stops, brain still function for another 6-7 minutes.
Yes, so it doesn't take even the 1 minute or 1 second, you can say.
Okay.
In few moments.
It's a very interesting topic.
Yeah, it is very interesting. Okay, Francis, you have already asked any question?
Samniji, why is there so much emphasis on the subconscious mind then? You know,
Then
in this, all the time, there's so much emphasis on subconscious. Is it because we can feel more of the Tejas body, or what is the reason?
the subconscious mind has immense capacity to what we say, to develop ourselves in the way we want. Okay, until and unless we have the enough what we say, energy inside, we cannot grow in any field. Okay, so even in the spiritual, in the field of spirituality, it is said that balhinena labhyate atma. It is the statement of Upanishad. If somebody is weak, he cannot get even the he cannot realize his own self. So to develop in the field of spirituality also, you need energy, and energy is the main function, or is the main power of the vital body. So that's why. And secondly is that subconscious mind doesn't mean only the vital body, but whatever we want to be, all those thoughts or resolutions must go to this level of consciousness, so that they can be easily implemented in our behavior, or they can come easily into action. So that is the importance. And also to know the pure level of our consciousness, we cannot go to the karmic body directly and can see that what is happening and what kind of effects is going to come on us. But at the level of subconscious mind, you can easily see that what is going to be in just in near future. So you can easily detect if some disease is going to appear in the physical body. You can see that symptoms in the subconscious level.
Because in this day and age, so many practitioners are claiming that they can actually go into your subconscious and try to clear your past and things like that. So I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, they say subconscious, just because they want to replace some new thoughts, new ideas, and want to make bring you come out of those negativities which are already inside. Okay.
Okay.
So they
Thank
are
you.
replacing the new thoughts and new ideas, or new good habits or good ideas, and taking out the what we say, the negative ones.
Thank you, Samniji.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Vandami, sorry, Samiji, going on from the previous question,
Yes.
is there a connection then between the subconscious mind and the chakras?
A subconscious mind is a kind of a lesha stage which shows especially the negativities or purities of your consciousness. Chakras are not directly connected with the subconscious mind in the sense that they are the centers where your soul power is found in concentrated form. So you want to awaken your inner self or your inner potentials or spiritual powers by focusing on those places. So they are especially connected with your inner self rather than the subconscious mind.
So, there are some healers here who actually tell us that they can open the chakras by going into your subconscious. That's how they do it.
Okay, so see, there may be different various methods to awaken your inner powers. They might have such kind of method with which I am not very much familiar. But just we can see that, okay, you must just your mind should be very much concentrated on those particular areas where the potentials are hidden or the powers are hidden or latent, and how you can awaken them. So it may be their way of doing this kind of thing.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
So Vandami, the chakra is connected to the Tejas body or Karman body, or?
I said you that chakras are nothing but your own soul powers.
Soul powers.
Soul
Okay.
powers, which are which can be awakened on these particular places which are recognized as chakra. But chakras have those powers are your own soul powers.
It's a soul power. That's good.
So जब कोई और हमें कहता है कि हम हील कर सकते हैं मंत्र के थ्रू या प्राणिक हीलिंग या कुछ भी, तो वो कैसे कर सकते हैं? हम जो भी हमारे साथ हो रहा है वो हमारे कर्म के कारण हो रहा है।
Yes.
तो फिर दूसरों का इंटरवेंशन कैसे काम करता है, या अगर मेडिसिन भी है तो वो कैसे काम?
Yes.
Okay. I can tell you.
Yeah. So Kaji will tell you because she is after she is giving treatment to the patients and removing the diseases which are caused by the karmas.
No.
So
No.
she can remove our karmas easily.
You don't remove karmas or you don't do any of those things. By using the medicine, you're basically inhibiting the negative thoughts what you have that time. That's the only thing you are doing. When the person goes to the healer, when they have a problem, when they have a depression, so what they do is they give the medicine or they give you the more positive vibration, which makes you feel that you are getting healed. But actually, you are healing yourself. Nobody else can do it. Chemical things are only temporary because I'm an anesthesiologist. We put the people to sleep, but it's only temporary. That
Okay,
doesn't mean
you make us feel as if you are healing and you are just making us heal ourselves. Is
so
it?
basically when the surgeon cuts the body, you don't feel the pain. As simple as that.
Okay.
So it is said that mantra, mani, and aushadhi.
Right.
All these three can work in the same way. Okay.
Very true.
So yeah, and the karmic body is also a material body. Okay. So karmas are also affected by these external inventions. And that's why you can come out of that things. So mantras are a kind of sound energies. Okay. And other medicines are also a kind of energies, so which are interacting with the karmic body and what to say, removing it to some extent, or at least controlling its effect, negative effect on you.
Right.
Okay.
So Samiji,
Okay.
what about
Thank
the
you.
Kundalini then? Why also so much about opening your Kundalini and these things? That is
See,
also
you guys should not go into such kind of meditational, what we say, centers where the Kundalini is being awakened, because it is not good for all the common people. Okay, sometimes
okay.
it make made
Mhm.
because common man is not capable to bear that amount of energy which is awakened.
Okay.
And sometimes they become mad. Okay.
Okay.
And they don't know how to channelize the energy, how to use this kind of energies. So sometimes they become very cruel or very criminal if the energy flows down instead of upward.
Okay.
So it is the yogis or meditators or the great saints who know that how to channelize the energy after awakening. But common man is unaware of all these delicacies. So they are just running after these people, and those people who are giving such kind of meditations, they are also, I think, not good people in the sense that they are not aware of the harmful effect of these kind of energies.
Okay.
Yeah, you're so right. It's like not knowing about medicine enough and prescribing to the people where they don't know how the bad effects are going to be.
Yes.
And that can kill the person.
Yeah, it's true, because everything has some limitations and some what we say, some negative effect, especially the material energies.
So Vandami, isn't it that was the reason they used to say when the yogi used to go to do all this penance, and when they come back, they were very hungry and they used to be very mad because they could not control their anger and all those things. That is also was a part of it, what we learn in a Hindu mythology.
Yes. So see, when those people who want to leave the class, they can leave, because I'm answering to this question. there it is in Prajnapana Sutra, it is said that the vital energy can be projected outside for two purposes. One is to harm
Okay.
others, and other is to give some blessings to others. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So if somebody is using for harming, it means they are using, they are not channelizing the energy in a proper direction.
Okay.
So it may increase their hunger and etc. other things. Otherwise, the yogis do not need food much.
Right, that's true. But that's what you hear some of the time, those stories, or rather read about those.
Yes, yes. So they
So
they are harming others. It means that they are going on wrong path. So in that condition, everything may increase, and their anger, their hunger, their lust, any other, because the
Yes.
energy is flowing downside, and it is working nearby your gonads and adrenal glands, activating them, and activating or pushing them to secrete their hormones in more than
Yeah.
enough quantity. So they are creating what we say all the mashup.
Thank you. Very interesting.
yeah, well, sorry, I have one more question. Like, so you know this when we were talking about Kundalini,
Yes.
the people who suffer from psychosis or mental problems. So does that mean that something has happened to their Kundalini?
Okay.
As you
Like,
said that they haven't channeled it correctly.
yes. We have to see what kind of case that's in that person is. And until and unless we know all the other factors, we cannot say that this is only the reason, but there may be some other reasons.
Okay.
Yes. Sometimes the past life experience is not good, or sometimes the karmas which he has earned are rising in the way, making him made like that. So it depends on, or sometimes just 2 days before, I was watching one video in which I found that one mother was telling that his child, when he was born, he couldn't get a proper amount of oxygen, and because of that his mind is not working in a proper way. So sometimes these physical conditions are also the cause for making someone mad or mentally retired or any such kind of out of control.
Okay.
Yes. So many
So
many
Samiji,
other factors work behind all the things. Okay.
so this Anantanubandhi, Krodhman, Maya, Lobh.
Yes.
So those people who are having those kinds of kashais,
Yes.
Anantanubandhi,
Mm-hmm.
so would their behavior affect the way they are then in that case? Like the anger is extreme or things like that. They come out with, the kashais are very, very intense.
Yes, so their
Um,
behavior would be, they would be more aggressive, and for longer period they would have such kind of negativities in their mind about other people who are harming them or disturbing them, or they might have their such kind of thinking about those people. So they would have all the times this kind of negativities for very longer period, at least for 1 year they can carry on those kind of negativities about other.
okay.
Yes, that's why it is said that if after 1 year on Samvatsari, if you are not giving forgiveness to the people, it means that you are affected by the Anantanubandhi Kashaya.
Okay.
You should forget everything after 1 year at least. Don't make it landing. We have to do, we have to give forgiveness on the same day. But if it is not possible for some reason, at least on Samvatsari, you have to forget everything and forgive all living beings.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming.